So we're going to do a quiz on inheritance and polymorphism in Java. We have 6 questions in total, and it says set up the class so that Triceratops inherits from dinosaur. Okay, so we have public class. This one extends this one, dinosaur. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Imagine you want to build 3 Java classes in your package. 1 parent class and 2 child classes. How many files will you need to create? Well, you need to use 3, I would say, okay, because we discussed in the previous lesson that each class should have its own file. Change dinosaur so that only dinosaur, its child classes, and the package it is in have access to the wait field. Okay, so its classes and the package, so this should be protected. Instantiate a Stegosaurus object as a dinosaur. Okay, so you have to instantiate a Stegosaurus object as a dinosaur. Okay, and then which is not a facet of polymorphism in Java. You can use a child class object like a member of its parent class. A Java child class can override its parent's method. This is true, definitely. I'm not sure I quite understand the first one just yet, but let's give it a second. A Java class can inherit fields and methods from another class. This is true as well. It's possible to use objects of different classes that share a parent class together in an array or array list. So I would say this is true as well. You can use a child class object like a member of its. I guess this is not a facet of polymorphism. A Java child class can override its parent's method. This definitely has to do with polymorphism. I would say this one. That's not part of polymorphism. Inheriting fields and methods is not polymorphism. Well, I would like to know which one it is though. The parent class of Sauropoda requires that you pass a string called size into its constructor. So the parent class of this one requires that you pass a string called size into its constructor. Modify the constructor of this one so that all objects of that class will be instantiated with a size of large. Okay, so that you pass a string called size. So let's think about it for a second. So the parent class of this, well, we have to call the super. Okay, wait, what happened here? Not that. We have to use the super. Okay, we have to say a string large like so. Okay, so we're calling this the superclass of this one, and probably the superclass, so the constructor of the parent of this class, was defined to take a string called size, but now we're assigning this one to it, that value, okay, to it. Okay.